Nithyananda, Bhagavan, Namaste. So, do you like stories for the seekers? I'm one big fan of stories for the seekers. So, today I'm going to share with you one of my favorite stories. You must understand, stories in Sanatana Hindu Dharmas, they are called Puranas. They are not methodology. They are actual history or happening that got recorded for the benefit of humanity so that we all learn about the truth about Dharma, Maya, illusion, delusion, about moksha, liberation. Here goes the story. This is a story about Maya. Understand what is Maya? Maya, if we translate into a common language, simple translation is called illusion or delusion. But according to my guru, Bhagavan Paramashvam, he once said that Maya, it seems that it's there, but it does not have existential reality. Basically, it means it is not rooted in reality. So that is Maya. So here's a story about the Maya. The story revolves in the life of sage Narada. You must understand, the sage Narada used to be living with Lord Vishnu, Parandama, the Lord of Sustenance. So here goes the story. One evening, the sage Narada was taking an evening walk with Lord Vishnu. They were having an evening walk by the river. Suddenly, Narada asked Lord Vishnu, "Lord, what is Maya?" he asked. So Lord Vishnu said, "Maya cannot be explained. It can only be experienced." So here goes Narada. "Oh, then I want to experience it. Please, please show me." And Vishnu was taken aback and he said, "Narada, you need to be very careful because Maya is a very dangerous thing. You will be caught in it." Narada was just saying, "It's okay. If I'm caught in it, I just chant your name, Narayana, Narayana. I'll be liberated from the Maya." But Vishnu told him, "No, when you're caught by Maya, you won't even remember my name. You won't even remember the God's name. Please don't ask for it. Don't ask for Maya." And then suddenly, Vishnu experienced hiccups. Hiccups. So then Narada was just saying, "Oh Lord, let me fetch some water for you. Let's have some water since you have hiccups." Vishnu said, No, the water here is very dirty in this part of the river. Go to the upstreams there and fetch the clean water." So Narada said, "Okay." So he left and ran up to the upstream of the river where the water is cleaner. So just as when he was about to bend his body to fetch the water, his eyes fell on a very beautiful lady. The both of them fell in love and they got married. And very quickly, they started to build a house by the river, accumulated heaps of wealth, and they have 5 children, 5 kids. So they were living there in the house by the river. One day, there was a massive flood by the river. And Narada was trying to gather his wealth, all the golds and diamonds on his head. So he was trying to put the wealth or the bundle of wealth on his head. On one hand, he was holding his wife, and then the other hand, he was trying to hold on to his 5 children. He was trying to navigate through the water to the river so that he can cross over to a safe shore. But the current of the river was too much. And then his bundle of wealth fell onto the river and he was crying in such a pain. "Oh, there goes my wealth. All my hard-earned money, all my wealth has been washed away by the river." That's not the end. Then the next thing happened. He was starting to lose the grip of the children because the water was too much. And all the 5 children also got washed away by the river, the current of the river. And then he was just crying for the fact that he lost his children, the 5 kids. And then suddenly, the hand that he was holding his wife was also starting to lose its grip because of the strong current. And then once again, water swept away his wife. And now all the possessions and the loved ones were all swept away by the river. And he started crying. He was just in such a tremendous pain. He was crying, "Oh Lord, oh God, oh Lord, Narayana." So when the moment he started crying the name of Narayana, Vishnu, he could hear Vishnu's hiccup. And then he suddenly realized, "Oh, I'm supposed to fetch the water from the river for Vishnu. What am I doing here?" Then he remembered that all this that happened was just a dream. It was just a dream created by the Maya. And by the time he reached Vishnu, when Vishnu called him back because he remembered his name, and he just fell at his feet, and he realized the danger of what he had asked for, Maya, without his awareness. And Vishnu told him, if you have been aware, you will realize, how can I have hiccups? How can the Lord have hiccups? See, when he forgot, when he lowered his understanding about the Lord to his level, this is where he's caught by the Maya. Lowering his cognition or the understanding about God, he fell into the Maya. So that is the important thing, lowering your cognition or understanding about the benevolence or the powerfulness of the Lord. That's where we miss the truth and get caught in Maya. So Vishnu said, if you forgot my existence reality, that's where Maya can enter into you. Understand, my guru, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashvam, he said once, Maya is needed. As you know that Paramashvam, the source, he performed 5 actions, the Panchakrityas, creation, maintenance, rejuvenation, pulling out of delusion, and liberation, the 5 actions of Paramashvam. So in the 4th action, pulling you out of delusion, understand the utility value of Maya. He said that Maya is the classroom of God. Without us attending, experiencing Maya, it is like the classroom. In a classroom, you learn about something, you learn about life. And without Maya, you would take God for granted. You would take the Lord for granted. That is the reason why God has to create Maya, so that you will never, never, ever forget Him. Forget the existential reality, the truth, the ultimate about the Lord and your own reality. Understand these 2 things in this whole Puranas. First, Maya is very dangerous, but it does not have any existential reality. Wake up from the dream. Whenever you fall into Maya is when you have started perceive the existence based on the human mind. That means your level. Never lower them to your level. Second, Maya is needed so that we never, never fall into the Maya and take God for granted. That's the reason why Maya is God's classroom. Thank you, Nithyananda.